Photo credit, European Parliament Audiovisual Tens of thousands of volunteers have come together to help raise awareness of the upcoming European elections. Some 250,000 EU citizens have agreed to support efforts, spearheaded by the European Parliament, to get people out to vote in the 23 to 26 May elections. In the last election 5 years ago, turnout was just over 42%, which continued a downward trend since the first direct elections were held back in 1979. To buck this trend, Parliament has mounted a multi-million euro awareness-raising drive called This Time I'm Voting to persuade people to participate. Related content as part of the campaign, volunteers have been enlisted to spread the message about the importance of voting in each EU member state. Some of these volunteers converged on the Parliament on Wednesday for a seminar, the latest in a series of similar events being run by the institution as it gears up for the election itself. Speaking at the event, a Parliament spokesman said that when the volunteer scheme was launched in June last year, the aim was to recruit 5,000 people who were prepared to give their time, free of charge, to help boost interest in an election that is often overlooked. The spokesman said, the number involved has mushroomed to 250,000 and is rising by an average of 17% every month. The interest has been amazing and shows, we think, the increased interest in these elections. One volunteer, 17-year-old Estonian Martina Cook, said, helping with the campaign makes me feel like being part of something bigger. It gives me the opportunity to challenge myself more and doing something for the community. Helping with the campaign makes me feel like being part of something bigger. It gives me the opportunity to challenge myself more and doing something for the community. Estonian campaign volunteer Martina Cook. Another volunteer, German Jonas Spiegel, explained what he has done to disseminate information about the campaign, saying, we built a local group of young people in Saxony. We have organized events in cooperation with others like a big picnic in the park with some speakers. We will also have some info stands at my university and in my city. The week before the election we will spread EU flags around towns in the streets and shops. Croatian student Idrijana Nikitovic, age 22, said, as a volunteer for the elections I have been organizing workshops for Erasmus students on how they can vote as expats in Croatia. My plan is also to focus on motivating first-time voters since I found early in my education the importance of voting. On election day itself my idea is to organize events on student campuses to remind students to take part in the elections. Danish volunteer Cecilie Sinding said, I have worked on the campaign mainly through the European Youth Organization where I have organized and promoted events. The two-day get-together of volunteers this week is part of a rolling program. After the Easter break, a short video will be shown in cinemas and on TV slots all over Europe, again reminding the public about the elections. Journalists from across Europe also